There's going to be a male lying on the floor with shallow breathing, still getting further.
Engine name right of 521 refer to call notes for further information. Keep will be right.
Motion.
Additional information at this premise. Receive. If the subject is shown to be clear, holds an eligible class Charles that expires in 2026. 463 receive. And can you check the 28 for insurance? 10-4, that 28 is coming back with insurance that's unconfirmed. Okay, unconfirmed, correct? Affirmative.
Phone call one for Jessica, who resides at 1870. And then the female half, or the mother half of this, calling in once the phone call, also saying that Jessica's been harassing her.
Definitely.
When he got to his alley, the car stopped, and the female driver just watched him. She has driven away, no direction of travel. It was a tan or silver Ford 500.
Definitely. Shows clear medical fitting. Medic 6 to Medic 8. Go ahead, Medic 6. We're responding to a call in y'all's district. Y'all are probably a lot closer than us to.
Good evening, everyone. I wanted to go live real quick with a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Denton County. The warning goes until 8:15, and it includes Denton, Corinth, Sanger, Little Elm, Crum, Argyle, Shady Shores, Aubrey, North Lake, Crossroads, Oak Point, and Ponder. And it also includes Interstate 35 between mile markers 468 and 482, Interstate 35W between mile markers 79 and 85, and I-35E between mile markers 459 and 466. If you're in this area, you can expect 60 mile per hour wind gust. These winds are radar indicated. Taking a look at radar, the line of storms, the northern part of the storms is just now reaching the Sanger area, and then it goes down to the Crum, and then it curves back to just to the northwest of Ponder. And so if you're in the northwestern parts of Denton County, you can expect 60 mile per hour wind gust with this storm. and this storm is moving east at 40 miles per hour. And at 7:29, the storm was located near Decatur. So that was about 8 minutes ago. And the National Weather Service has issued a second severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Denton, Parker, and Tarrant and Wise County until 8:15 as well. So this second warning includes Dish, Justin, and the southwest corner of Denton County. So the first warning, and both of the warnings go till 8:15. The first warning includes Sanger, Crum, the city of Denton, Ponder, North Lake, Argyle, Corinth, Shady Shores, Oak Point, Little Elm, Crossroads, and Aubrey. The second severe thunderstorm warning goes until 8:15. It includes Justin, Dish, and parts of the southwest corner of the county. Taking a look at rotation currently on the radar, there's a little low-level rotation just on the Denton-Wise County line, just to the northeast of New Fairview. And then also there's some mid-level rotation just due north of Ponder. Nothing really impressive right now. And looking for hail, the only hail is in Wise County, just north of Springtown, just north of the Parker and Wise County line. And that hail core is moving to the east as well. And the National Weather Service just issued a third warning for Parker and Tarrant County. The airport at Mineral Wells recorded a 56 knot wind gust at 7:37. And this latest severe thunderstorm warning for Parker and Tarrant County does not include the Denton County. These storms are along a dry line and a cold front that's moving through. Earlier today, the National Weather Service thought these storms would be between midnight to 6 a.m. range, but the low pressure system that's triggering these storms dropped further to the southwest than what was originally expected, and so that's why these storms have popped up. Most of central and northwest Oklahoma earlier today was under a slight risk of severe weather, and for North Texas it was a marginal risk.
I'll take care of it after the alarm. 10-4.
Let me pull up the
You
Denton
can tell
County
who hit
storm
who, but someone hit someone with a big
chasers
tape,
to see what's
she
going
doesn't
on
know
with
if anyone,
them.
and your female is now back in the house. Same for a while.
Received.
I'll turn down the main scanner.
I've got an estimated wind speed of 45 miles per hour, and I am 2 miles east of the Crum City Center on 1173. Received. Copied. Winds estimated at 45, 2 miles east of Crum. Thank you very much. Weather service copy. Thank you. And quick question, Weathers, are you working from home or are you at the office tonight? We are working remote. Roger, roger. Good deal. KE5 GDB, Denton County, Scotland. So, really brief update on the radar. That Crum Ponder cell kind of got a little bit of a bow to it, especially on the velocity there. So there's still some pretty strong winds in there. Received. And Brian, if you see anything fancier there in Crum, be sure to call it in. KE5 GDB.
So what that storm spotter reported was a 45-mile-per-hour wind gust 2 miles east of Crum. So reading what's in the chat, any possibility of tornadoes in Ponder, you know, right now.
KI5 elevated at control. Go ahead. I'm not going to get out and check, but it looks like I've got P5 tail hitting the ground out there, but that's just looking out of my window. Received. P5 tail 2 miles east of Crum. Thank you.
So pea-size hail 2 miles east of Crum to go along with that 45-mile-per-hour wind gust earlier. Looking at radar and the rotation, pull that up here. The rotation that was north of Ponder has really diminished over the last 5 minutes. There's just a little bit of rotation to the south of Crum, but not enough to worry about. And what was by New Fairview, that rotation has really diminished as well. So I think the tornado threat is very low for any part of Denton County, but with these storms, you never know. But right now, I don't think this is a tornado threat. I think it's just a gusty wind and heavy rain event. Yeah, no, there's no tornadoes in Pilot Point. Pilot Point is not even in the. Both go until 8:15. The first warning includes Sanger, Crum, the city of Denton, Aubrey, Crossroads, Oak Point, Little Elm, the Lake Cities area, Argyle, North Ponder, and Crum. And then the second warning includes Dish, Justin, and the other parts of southwest Denton County. Both of these warnings go until 8:15 this evening. And these storms are moving to the east at 40 miles per hour. I'll turn up the main scanner, and if I hear the storm spotters come back on, I'll turn this one down.
Negative, I've not dealt with them, but I'm familiar with that, so I'm waiting for it to get here. Received. I'm on my way back up here as soon as I can.
I would say 8:30, 8:45,
Well, I'll take
definitely
the
by
call
10
now.
o'clock. A mobile home, again, 60 miles, it may rock your mobile home. So if you're not comfortable in staying in a mobile home, obviously,
Where I've got multiple neighbors outside.
take cover somewhere else.
904-90.
Yeah, that's a really good practice, is keeping your phone charged.
Engine 1, show you en route to 1321 Peasley Lane. The power line outside of the reporting party's potential fire because it's sparking. It's going to be the line that is behind the State Farm building. The reporting party is going to be waiting at her apartment.
Yeah, there's a lot that has storm anxieties. I used to. Maybe that's why I got into chasing in the 80s up in Oklahoma. But that's why I do this, so that I can try to walk the county through the storms. I'm not a person that's going to hype up an event, and I never ever cheer for severe weather just to get more likes to a post or things like that. Storms are never fun, and they can do a lot of damage.
Control KC5 go ahead. Andrew, do you need me to head out to 455 and then towards Sanger, or just go out to Loop 288?
We move to our weather protocols. Please, ma'am.
Hang on one second. Let me look at the screen. A little more worthwhile for us. Denton's going to be well covered, but I haven't heard any check-ins from Sanger.
Okay, the service is going to issue a brief tornado warning for northern of Denton County. The cell near Crum has persistent strong rotation and could spin up a quick circulation. So if you're in the Crum area and the northwest and the northern part of Denton County, take your turns now.
Go ahead. Sir, we're preparing a tornado warning for northern Denton County. Cell near Crum has strong rotation at this time. All right, everybody, listen up. We're expecting a tornado warning momentarily for the cell near Crum. So go ahead and take cover if there's that. This is KE5 GDP, Denton County Network.
Okay, so the tornado warning has been, the National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a tornado warning for the northeastern Denton County. It's a radar indicated tornado. The dangerous storm will be near Krugerville around 8 p.m. Aubrey, and let me turn that down because he's just reading what I'm reading. Krugerville around 8 o'clock. Aubrey and Lake Ray Roberts, Isle Dubois State Park at 8:05. Pilot Point around 8:10. And this includes 8:35 between mile markers 469 and 479. So if you have friends, relatives, or the path of this storm, please have them take their tornado precautions. And at 7:53, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Sanger, moving northeast at 50. So if you're in Sanger, Krugerville, Aubrey, Pilot Point, anywhere.
Texas. As of 7:53 p.m., the storm capable of producing a tornado is located Sanger, Texas, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Denton County clear 1955.
All right, nothing copied there. You're going to have to improve position or power before trying again.
So the tornado warning includes Sanger. It does not include the city of Denton, but it does include Krugerville, Aubrey, Pilot Point.
the next right door.
Almost in your neck of the woods. It's a little further to your.
Period. Starting mileage 6031.4. 6031.4, showing you're at Dick Crosby, 1956. Copy road blockage at 423 in Panther Creek.
So looking at radar, the circulation is to the south of Sanger. But if you are in Sanger, go ahead and take your tornado precautions. This storm should stay north of the city of Denton.
I'm sorry I missed check-in, but I am in Sanger, near the square.
Received, copy, Sanger near the square. And we're going to go ahead and just set minimum reporting criteria and stop taking check-ins at this point in time. We are tornado warned. There's a tornado warning for the northeastern quadrant of the county. Radar indicated rotation is in the vicinity of 35, a couple miles south of Sanger. So all stations in that area should be advised that is a real threat, and that's our main area of interest at this point in time. Minimum reporting criteria is currently set at 45 mile an hour winds or greater, any size hail, and any signs of rotation. KD7CAO Denton County. Go ahead, Eric. Do you have any eyes on this? Guy is heading west on 455 from Aubrey right now, but he's still just a mile or two outside of Aubrey. Received. Is he the only spotter you have up in the area right now? Coming from the east, yes. There's a couple in Sanger and a couple in Crum, but we're a little short right there around Rector Road. Received. KD7CA of Denton County. Golf Officer India. Go ahead, guy. Andrew, I'm sticking 2164 and M428, about 3 miles west of Aubrey. I don't feel safe about moving any farther in. I do have weight. I believe I'm under what could be the shelf, but I do not repeat, do rotate at this time. Received. Thank you. W5 NCU. Go ahead, NCN. I'm about at 3 miles west of Boxford, so I'm about. I'm sorry, you're cutting in and out of the repeater a little too much for me to make that out. Try that again real quick.
Okay, so we got a tornado warning for the northeastern part of Denton County. It runs from the county line on 35 down to just north of Denton. So it includes Sanger, Aubrey, Pilot Point, Krugerville, Lake Ray Roberts. So if you have friends or relatives anywhere in the northeastern part of Denton County, please text them, call them, tell them to take cover. The rotation is north of the city of Denton. So we do it.
Weather service from Denton County Skywarn. Yes, sir, go ahead. Hey, what are your feelings on this rotation sustaining itself? I think to start with the forecasters, it looks like I want to double check with them.
And looking at radar, I would have to agree that it does look like the circulation has weakened, but the National Weather Service forecasters are going to take a look at it as well. So just to be on the safe side, if you're anywhere in the northeastern part of Denton County, Sanger, north of Denton, Krugerville, Aubrey, Pilot Point, anywhere in the Lake Ray Roberts area, you should be in your tornado shelter, your safe room, or an interior closet. So 2 storm warnings for Denton County till 8:15, and the tornado warning. And I'm seeing reports on the chat that the storm sirens are going off in Denton.
I don't know if there's any damage. I don't see any debris or anything like that, but we may be getting more calls here shortly from other areas. There definitely is something going on.
And that's the Denton police. I didn't catch exactly, but they're getting reports of debris.
9484.
Yeah, you should be able to look just to your north right now and see something if anything's there.
101 major is
Mile visibility top.
And that spotter is 3 miles west of Aubrey.
About a mile and a half out.
There is heavy rain where he's at currently, 3 miles west of Aubrey.
The caller is in between State Farm and the car wash.
It's a dark gray, or excuse me, a dark silver or light gray. Looks like a Silverado extended cab, around 2008, 2009 by itself.
There's definitely heavy rain. Pilot Point down to just north of Aubrey, Krugerville, into the city of Denton, Ponder, Crum, North Lake. It's just north of Justin, the heavy rain is currently. And again, all this is moving to the east, to the northeast as well.
I'm gonna hang up here on.
Looks like on radar, it looks like the only hail, and it's just a very small hail core, is north of Aubrey.
If you're not completely inundated with rain right now, you should be able to look to your north and see something as well, if anything's going to be there. Yeah, I'm soaking rain and I got the car shaking with the wind. Received.
Radar is still showing some slight rotation northwest of Aubrey, about 2 miles.
Go ahead, Eric. I got a very defined shelf passing just north of Krugerville, probably Aubrey area. Very defined striations in the cloud base as well, but no signs of actual rotation. Thank you.
Styrations to me is just weird fingers that are tornadoes. But again, that spotter is near Aubrey, looking north towards Pilot Point. But the rotation on radar looks to be fairly weak at this time. But if you're in the northeast part of Denton County, go ahead and stay in your safe rooms.
Thank you. And keep an eye out for any rotation behind that. Pilot Point is a good area to be spotting, and that's a real big area of interest for us. So let me know if you see any signs of rotation beyond that shelf cloud. We'll be looking for signs of rotation beyond the shelf cloud. 5KWC.
Average 522.
And the outside warning system has been activated in the city of Denton, effective at 8:01.
Ground control, this is KC5GOI. Go ahead. Andrew, I think this is past the lake. All we've got at this point is rain. You see fit?
On import 610, there was a black truck with 2 cars and
PM. We currently have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings for Denton County, and most importantly, a tornado warning for the northeastern part of Denton County. All these warnings go until 8:15.
Official reporting. Negative, just right. 35 288 headed eastbound.
Roger.
It is not official.
Weather service. Go ahead, weather service.
Green
They're going to allow the tornado warning to expire at 8:15. That's going to be replaced with another severe thunderstorm warning, so it looks like the tornado surge is received. Thank you.
So the National Weather Service in Fort Worth is going to allow the tornado warning to expire at 8:15 and replace it with a severe thunderstorm warning. So that's good news. But go ahead, if you're in the northeastern part of the county, Pilot Point down to Aubrey, Krugerville, Crows, go ahead and stay in your safe room just for a little bit longer. Latest radar loop shows just hail core to the northwest of Aubrey, but it's very small. The rotation has really just it's all gone looking at radar. There might be a little bit just due north of Aubrey, but it's high base.
We're looking at a couple different things. The diminishing threat right now is a tornado warning for the northeastern quadrant of the county. Behind that, we've got some severe thunderstorm warnings with an emphasis on 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts and maybe some smaller. We're interested in hail reports, any size hail, winds in excess of 45 miles an hour, any signs of rotation, and street flooding bad enough that you cannot drive. So if any of that stuff is what you're observing, please call it in, and we'll be happy to take your report. This is KE5GDB, Net Control, Denton County Skymark.
Again, the tornado warning for the northeastern part of Denton County is going to be allowed to expire at 8:15, but they are going to replace it with a severe thunderstorm warning. But that's good news that it's no longer going to be a tornado warning at 8:15. The latest radar scan has it's already moved to the northeast of Auburn.
Another severe thunderstorm warning was just issued. Locations include Plano, McKinney, Carrollton, Briscoe, Kendall, Allen, Flower Mound, Grapevine, pretty much the whole swath. Wow, that's a massive polygon. Just came up on the screen here. It extends all the way from, like Eagle Mountain Lakes, all the way up through Van Alstyne. So one big polygon for the whole line of storms moving through, and the primary threat for that polygon is 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So with that, this is KE5GDB, Denton County Skymark.
Another resident on Marin Fields in town, you may contact me.
Okay, what Denton County?
5KWC, Denton County Skymark.
See what their spotter has to say.
We're gusting 45 here at Pilot Point. Received. Is that estimated or measured? Estimated. All right, copied. Estimated winds at 45 in Pilot Point. Thank you.
Estimated wind gust at 45 miles per hour in Pilot Point currently. But the warning that Net Control was talking about, this is a new severe thunderstorm warning going until 9 p.m. And it's for basically all of Denton County. And the locations impacted, and I'll just read off all these cities: Plano, McKinney, Carrollton, Frisco, Denton, Louisville, Allen, Flower Mound, Grapevine, Keller, Capel, the Colony, South Lake, Colleyville, Corinth, Highland Village, Azle, Trophy Club, Lake Dallas, and Lake Louisville. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust is the main hazard. And again, this warning goes till 9 p.m. Just reading off the National Weather Service chat room for a moment. Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk down. I don't want to escalate it with the neighbor if you see their car close.
So right now is from Pilot Point down to Aubrey, Kruger roads over to the city of Denton, just to the west of Argyle, to the east of Justin, and to the west of Trophy Club. From the northeast part of the county and just draw it straight down to the southwest part of the county, that's the line of where the line of storms are right now currently, and they are moving to the east at, let's see what that last statement talked about, the wind. It's moving east at 35 miles per hour, so it has slowed down a little bit, 5 miles an hour. And the National Weather Service has confirmed that the tornado threat has diminished in the northeastern part of Denton County. So that's good news.
Once it exits the county, there's not a lot we can do with it. The remainder of the storm, goes down I-35W, and it's entering some fairly well-populated areas. So I wouldn't recommend going down there since it's likely well covered already. So I don't know. Want to do? I'm not too much in the house. I'll wait out here for a little bit longer and then we'll call it there. KG5 GSI. Roger, roger. KG5 GSI in control for Denton County Skywarn.
So officially in 1 minute, the tornado warning for northeastern Denton County will be allowed to expire, and they've replaced the tornado warning with a new severe thunderstorm warning for basically the entire parts of Denton County till 9 p.m. And the main hazard is 60-mile-per-hour winds. Looking at radar, the only small hail core is to the east of Aubrey, and it's very small. And so it's just going to be 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and heavy rain, and this line is moving to the east at 35 miles per hour. And again, if you take a line from Pilot Point down to Aubrey, Krugerville, Crossroads, Oak Point, the Lake Cities, Argyle, to west of Trophy Club, that's where the line of storms is currently. And again, it's moving to the east at 35 miles per hour. So looking at some of the things on the chat, there's no tornado there's no tornado. They've just taken the warning off of the map. So there's no tornado warnings any longer for Denton County. And there's been no confirmed tornadoes this evening.
Alarm 14942.
So what Denton County can expect until 9 o'clock, so for the next 45 minutes or so, is possible wind gusts to 60 miles per hour, and heavy rain. So if you know where it normally floods during heavy rain, you can expect those areas to be flooded.
In Denton, McKinney, and 288. Received. Copied. 45 60-mile-an-hour winds estimated in Denton proper. Thank you.
I didn't catch that wind gust in the city of Denton. Trying to listen to two different scanners, and the chat room.
K5 JFW. Grapevine EOC monitoring. No. All right, copy Grapevine EOC. Thanks for the check-in. And you've got a pretty stout 60 hum, or 60 cycle hum on your signal.
People that were fighting are cars at 5040 West Rock. She can see the house from her own.
And once this line of storms is passed, there's just some light showers out Archer City, Wichita Falls, Henrietta area. And again, these are very light showers. So after this line moves through, that should be it for the evening. So hopefully all we'll get is some beneficial rain out of this. Hopefully no damaging winds, and sure glad that there wasn't any confirmed tornadoes yet. I mean, there could be one that the National Weather Service feels that developed over the county earlier. Looking at radar, again, there's a very small hail core just to the east of Aubrey. So if you're east of Aubrey, you may be getting some very small hail currently. Pilot Point's and some heavy rain. Aubrey, Krugerville, Crossroads, heavy rain. It's about to be up on Oak Point. It's not quite to Lake Cities yet, but the city of Denton is getting heavy rain. All of 35W all the way into Tarrant County is in heavy rain. And I appreciate everyone's support. And I hate to ask things of people, but I would encourage you to go to my YouTube channel, Denton County Scanner on YouTube, and like my channel, because Facebook is making it so hard to broadcast on. Every time that I broadcast on Friday or Saturday evening scanner traffic, someone overseas claims ownership of it. And so I have to jump through hoops with Facebook just to explain that it's over the air content and it's covered by the Fair Act usage of 1976, and that no one owns the airwaves. And so it's just getting to be a real hassle with Facebook. And so, but I can't go live on Facebook without us going through a system like StreamYard, which charges me a per month fee to be able to do this. And so once I hit 1,000 subscribers on Facebook, or I'm sorry, on YouTube, then I'll be able to go live on YouTube without going through a third party, which will be a lot more economical for me and my team. So I appreciate it if you go to YouTube, go to Denton County Scanner, and like the video and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. Taking a look at radar, the latest radar scan, that hail core to the east of Aubrey it's really grown in coverage. And so now it's about 3 miles west of the Wise in Denton County. I'm sorry, the Collin in Denton County line, and it's about 11 miles
1 mile west of the Collin
east.
County line in Denton County.
Okay, that's what that spotter is talking about. But it's about 11 miles west of Salina. So if you're in the eastern part of Denton County, near the Denton Collin County line, east of Aubrey, you're getting some probably nickel to dime size hail.
Kilo Golf 5, Juliet Foxtrot, Quebec, just a couple blocks north of UNT campus.
Thank you, everyone, for going to YouTube. I really appreciate it. Hearing thunder here in the Lake Cities area. That gust earlier for the city of Denton, it was a gust to 55 miles per hour. And that was reported at 8:20. That was reported earlier than that. That's when it was posted on chat. So it was probably about 8:17, that 55 mile per hour wind gust in Denton.
4.2 miles directly west of 121 and 35.
People up in Sherman, KXII, the TV station, they're reporting a gust at 43 miles per hour at their location.
Okay, that was a double and let's pause there. We're going to pause for any weather-related traffic. Any reports standing by?
Okay, the heavy rain now is just to the east of Pilot Point. So Pilot Point, it should be getting lighter rain. Aubrey Krugerville is right in the middle of the heavy rain, as is Crossroads, Oak Point. It's just now approaching the Lake Cities area. Double Oak is right on the edge of heavy rain. Trophy Club is about to get the heavy rain. And Justin is in the heavy rain. Ponder, you're right on the clearing edge of the storms, so you should start seeing some better weather in the next 5 minutes or so. Crum, you're still in a moderate shower, but again, looking back to your west, there's nothing, so you probably got another 10 minutes or so in the Crum area. The city of Denton probably has another 15 to 25 minutes of moderate to heavy rain.
All right, EDJ, and your location, please.
Yeah, I agree, Tom. There's nothing on radar out to the west. This should be all behind us in the next 30 minutes or so.
With that, we're going to remind everybody that minimum reporting criteria is currently set at winds in excess of 45 miles an hour, any size hail, and any signs of tornadic activity. We're also interested in significant street flooding. If you can't drive through it, it's worth calling in. So with that, one final call for check-ins, and we'll go back to having MRC set.
So Crum, Ponder, Sanger, if you're in those areas, you're not included in this new or the latest severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 9 p.m. Rest of the county is in the path of these storms. You can expect wind gusts up to 60 mile per hour winds and heavy rain. That hail core that was to the east of Aubrey and west of Salina it's now just on top of Salina, which is in Collin County. Check for any rotation in these storms. No, there's radar showing no rotation at the lower levels or the mid levels, so that's good. We'll turn up the Denton County Sheriff's Office and the city of Denton and Louisville. See what Sanger's going to turn out.
Medic 671, Rescue 671, respond to unconscious person, 82, 98, FM 2450, respond on EMS 2 unmonitored. Medic 671, Rescue 671, respond to unconscious person, 82, 98, FM 2450, respond on EMS 2 unmonitored, date carrying through 2026.
on YouTube, Tracy, you should be able to search Denton County Scanner, and it should come up. Like the video and then subscribe. I would appreciate it.
San Francisco Clinic Hospital, 2026.
It's raining hard here in Corinth.
Killed at all units. I drove down from Merriman to Howville Road on Philmar. I don't see the kids. The dad might have picked them up when he came back around.
So if you're in the Valley View area, you're in the clear. Sanger's in the
I'll
clear.
be clear with the information report. And 12, if you need to go back and move vehicles, you can.
Crum and Ponder in the next
So
3 minutes or so should be out of the rain. Dish
in here.
is in the clear. Justin in the next 10 minutes or so should be clear.
Station 670, upgraded cardiac arrest, 8298 FM 2450. Station 670, upgraded cardiac arrest, 8298 FM 2450. Respond on EMS 2 unmonitored, Denton County Clear 2027.
So unit 670, that's Sanger. And sorry to hear that they've upgraded that call to a cardiac arrest.
Right.
Thoughts and prayers going out to that
We're
person.
getting a possible cardiac arrest in beat 1.
And now they're going to send deputies over there to
Yeah, we're going to.
do their best.
Car's mom is conscious, possibly not breathing, an 83-year-old female. Her mom has her eyes open. Car's husband was trying to pound on chest. Still gathering further.
35, you can break me from the old break, I'll be around.
3435, receive.
3417 will be Roku.
3417, receive.
Yeah, Marilyn, I'm over here in Corinth and you're over in Lake Dallas. And it's, since it started raining, I picked up 4/10 of an inch. And
EMS 2 unmonitored.
21 miles per hour in the last
107,
10
10.2.
minutes. So,
Number.
again, all of Denton County except the Sanger area, Crum and Ponder is under a severe thunderstorm warning until 9 p.m. The edge of the storms
Kill me out at GT0484.
runs from the county line,
64.
county, down to Little Elm. It'll be
Yeah,
in
9864, and we're pulling to Oaks of Louisville.
It'll be in Louisville in about 5 to 6, Flower Mound in about 3 minutes. Trophy Club, Corral City, North Lake, Argyle.
We have 76-year-old
heavy
male,
rain.
conscious and breathing.
The city of
dehydrated, and
Denton
legs
is
are not working.
just seeing some moderate to light rain. And from time to time, when I'm streaming, I run at the bottom of it. The county fire department, 6 units in the 620s. Well, that's Little Elm. If you hear 670s, that's a unit number that you know which city it is. And then on the scanner itself, if it's Denton, on police dispatch.
Number 3 or 6.
But if it says Denton County and Denton County Fire, well, it's good to know, you know, if it's 680s, it's Trophy Club. If it's the city of Louisville, they're 1 through 6. The latest radar shows a little hail core trying to develop
7-year-old
just
male.
to the
Family
south
thinks
of
he might
Corinth.
be starting to stroke or something like that. Might be onset or something like that.
So if you're in the Oakmont area of Corinth, you may be getting some small hail.
Cover.
See which way this hail core is moving. That hail
Your
core
arrival,
is going to the
9116 North Double Rock Road. The
due
complainant
east.
says the patient, this is third-party information, she heard third hand that he hurt his foot at work, then he hurt his knee, hadn't been eating, and states that he will become very aggressive with first responders upon contact. He is not aware first responders have been called. Receive.
Prosper right now is the heavy
Station
rain is
650.
just to your north and your west. You should start getting heavy rains in the next 3 to 5 minutes, but there's no hail. It's all
red
it's
yard,
all hail.
little
Well,
backyard.
pretty good hail core just to
entryway.
the on top of Salina and to the north of Salina, but that's moving to the east. What Weston, south of Van Alstyne, probably get some of this hail core just over the Oakwood area and Corinth. It's moving to the east, but it's very small. Crum is out of the range. Singer, there's a little arm that just stretched. Well, they just updated the radar. Singer should be out of the rain. Ponder, Crum's out of the rain. Justin, just some very light rain. The city of Denton is currently out of the rain, but there's a little batch that's moving to the that stretches out that is going to hit the city of Denton in about another 5 minutes. But again, it's not as heavy as what's came through the city of Denton.
South Interstate 35 East Highway on Dallas Drive. Time out, 2032.
Well, I hate that if you listen to my channel,
Would you mind checking to see how
I
much
give you
that was
anxiety.
tire?
I try to do the opposite of that. I try to be calm and just read the radar and what the National Weather Service is saying and trying to, get it out to the public and not a panic form. So if you listen to my channel and I'm making you panic and making you have anxiety, I apologize. That's not my intent. Just FYI, there's a new severe thunderstorm I'm sorry, that's severe thunderstorm 1. Hunt, Kaufman,
Can you
so
check out with 226 at target 21's coming from the P?
So the National Weather Service has storm watch east of Denton County and to the north. It does not include Denton County because once these storms move past this current, there's no more storms this evening. So the National Weather Service expects this line to continue to stay severe as it moves. And this line goes all the way up just south of Tulsa, McAllister, Atoka, Durant, Sherman, down to Denton County, Fort Worth, and then it stretches all the way down to the hill country. So this is a nice storms. Now, the only severe warnings are for Collin County, Denton County, Tarrant County, and Johnson County. So the further south of Granbury, the storms aren't severe. It's Stephenville, Hamilton, that area down there. They're just getting some rain. And the line's not very wide. So it'll be over for them really quick. The widest part of the storms is in the northeast part of Denton County because it runs just from east of Sanger all the way over to Van Alstyne and then down to Frisco. So that's the widest part of the storm currently.
looking a little north of Flower Mound.
Yeah.
But by and large, it's all going to be heading towards Little Elm, the colony, before you can make it out of the loop area there.
The hail core that was over the Oakmont area in Corinth, it has now moved to the Lake Dallas area, but it has really shrunk in size. Well, in the late, just as I say that, the latest update on the radar and the hail core is gone. See any hail currently in Denton County.
Do you want me to stay outside in the front, or do you want me
And
to
the warning for all of the county except for Sanger, Cronder, Justin, North Lake. So basically, I-35 west all the way to the Denton County, Collin County line, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning until 9 o'clock. But the city of Denton is just seeing some light rain. Aubrey, Krugerville, in another 5 minutes should be out of the rain. The radar shows it goes back a little bit further west, so you'll probably have another 30 minutes of light rain. The lake cities, the rain has really let up, but there is a pocket of heavy rain, Oak Point, Little Elm, Lakewood Village, and then down to just north of Louisville. And then also Lantana, Double Oak, Flower Mound, Trophy Club, that area is seeing some heavy rain as well. Argyle, just some light rain. You're right on the edge of it. Corral City, just some very light rain. Trophy Club, you're right on the edge of some heavy rain and light rain. And again, all this line is moving to the east at 35 miles an hour. One more check on the chat room. The National Weather Service roughly from Fort Worth. There's still some strong mowing segments along this line, north in Denton and Collin counties. So again, it's just some wind gusts, possibly up to 60 miles per hour, Denton County. And again, counties of Denton County is under a severe thunderstorm watch till 2 a.m. That's Collin, Dallas, Delta, Fannin, Hopkins, Hunt, Kaufman, Lamar, Rains, Rockwall, Tarrant, and Van Zant. Those counties are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 2 a.m. So for us in Denton County, it's coming to an end, which is a good thing. It should be clearing in that area in the next 5 minutes or so. Pilot Point, you're just seeing some moderate wind. This line bows out a little bit to the west, so you may have rain for another 20-25 minutes or so, but nothing severe, even though you are in a severe thunderstorm warning until 9 o'clock. The worst is past Pilot Point. The city of Denton is just seeing some light rain. It should be out. It's right at the 35 at Apogee Stadium. That's where the line is now. And again, it's just light rain, but it's moving off to the east. Sanger, Crum, Ponder, North Lake, Justin, you're out of the rain now. It's should be clearing. Lake Cities, it's really calmed down. The rain has. Oak Point, Little Elm, down to Highland Village. Louisville's getting heavy rain. Double Oak, Trophy Club. I don't see any hail on radar for Denton County. Don't see any rotation. So that's good news.
I'm clear with Collins, and I'll be doing courtesy escort from here.
Oh, I didn't take it as a critical, Marcia. Um, and I appreciate you appreciating the updates.
Marking at this time. It's not touching the ground.
This morning when I posted the margin risk, which is the lowest, really expected this line of storms to happen overnight, but not really to be severe, just some just all the time. We can have severe weather any month of the year. The city of Denton is out of the rain now, just maybe some sprinkles on the eastern side of Denton. Aubrey Krugerville is on the clearing line. Pilot Point, probably another 5 to 10 minutes, and you'll be out of the rain. Argyle, just some light rain. Trophy Club, it's all to the east of you. The heavy rain right now is at Louisville, up to Little Elm, Oak Point, moderate rain. Crossroads, moderate rain. If you're in Salina, Prosper, heavy rain, but no hail, gusty winds. Frisco's getting moderate rain, gusty winds. The Colony,
I'm clear.
platforms that we are on. YouTube is our preferred platform to view us on. But again, until we get subscribers, StreamYard, which is a good platform, you can stream on 4 different platforms. So I try to stream during severe weather to both of my main Facebook page as well as YouTube, and sometimes Periscope. And the reason I like Periscope is because it also streams through Twitter. So I've got 6,000 followers, and I try to keep them aware of the weather.
Winds up to 60 miles an hour. Minimum reporting criteria is currently set at winds in excess of 45. Any size hole, the rotation with tornadic activity, and significant street flooding. So, if you have any
4 kids and spouses spread out over Denton County. Thanks, Marilyn. I do appreciate the comments. I try to read them all. And one thing using StreamYard, let me pick somebody. Hope here. Hope. I could click on Hope and it tells you what her comments are. So follow all of my breast. Yeah, Michael back at 7:57 said take shelter immediately. So I can show Michael's comments. So having a third-party flat platform but it's expensive. And I never want to ask you find people that rubs me the wrong way when somebody does that. But I understand if they have to. But Marcia, oh, had enough time to grab her beer and get inside. I've got to show that one. Yeah. That's funny. Gotta laugh. Okay. One last look at radar. The heaviest the rain is Louisville up to the Colony, Frisco, Prosper, Salina, Point, some light rain on the east side, Aubrey, Krugerville. Well, radar just updated. Pilot Point, you're clear now. Aubrey, Krugerville, just some light sprinkles. Crossroads, light sprinkles. The city of Denton's clear. The Lake Cities is on the backside. Just some very light rain. Lantana, Double Oak, you're clear. Trophy Club, Argyle, Justin, North Lake, Ponder, Crum, Sanger, all clear. Officially, the severe thunderstorm warning goes until 9 o'clock. See what the National Weather Service says. Yeah, their current plan is to continue the northern warning storm, part of the line of storms, into Collin and Grayson and Fannin counties. So it looks like they're going to allow the Denton County, the Tarrant County warnings to expire. The cells from the Metroplex southward have really lost their intensity over the last 30 minutes, so that's good. So officially, the severe thunderstorm warning is going to expire at 9 o'clock for Denton County. If you're to the east of Denton County, the counties in that area are under a severe thunderstorm watch till 2 a.m.
3417 received.
A storm just reported with us, and that's in Collin, of their location, direction of 5 Loop and Melissa. So, and again, that's just a preliminary water. Oh. Well, things are wrapping up here in Denton County, which is a good thing. I'm glad we got some benign rains. I hope there's no damage to anyone. Patio chair that may have blown someplace, but hopefully there's no roof damage. Let's see where they're dispatching now.
Cover. 043 Lakeville Drive. Medic 622. Sequence 6 call at 3043 Lakefield Drive. Respond EMS 2 unmonitored. Denton County cleared 2049.
Okay, that was a little loud. Okay, one last look at radar before I sign off for the evening. Frisco seeing some heavy rain. Little Elm, it's moving to your east. So you're almost on the backside, but you're going to have some light rain for the next 25 minutes or so. Lake light rain past us probably in the next 5 minutes. Louisville, the rain has, but you're still seeing some moderate rain. But so if you draw a line from north of Salina down to Corinth to Double Oak, that's where the line of storms are. And again, the line's moving to the east. So I appreciate everyone watching this evening. And again, I hope everyone stayed safe. And you have no damage, have planned. I will be streaming again Friday and Saturday evening. Off at 3 o'clock, at 3 hours, and face YouTube. Usually I can go through StreamYard 7 hours. So if you're staying home for Thanksgiving, tune in this stream up and running. But the main thing is I hope everyone stays safe and have a happy Thanksgiving.